Good morning, everybody. In this week's Parsha, we have the commandment discusses about kosher, eating kosher. What animal is considered kosher? If it has split hooves and chews its cud, then it's a kosher animal. If not, then it's not kosher. In addition to that, we have also additional rules of how to prepare the animal before we eat it. There has to be shechita, has to be slaughtered. Certain parts of the animal have to be checked to make sure it's smooth and it's healthy. And then it has to be salted, that the blood should be taken out. We're not allowed to eat the blood. It's like the kidam or nefesh, for the blood is like the soul, the essence of the animal or of the person. So the blood represents something that we don't eat. And from there, that's how we can take the food and then elevate it. So there's actually a very interesting insight to this, and that is, the story goes that there was once somebody on the plane, and he orders a kosher meal, and the guy sitting next to him didn't order a kosher meal, and they were both Jewish. So the fellow that did not order the kosher meal tells the other man, why are you ordering the kosher meal? He says, what do you mean? The Torah says. He says, how do you know this Torah says it? How do you know the Torah was written by God? Maybe it was written by Moses. So he says, if I prove to you that the Torah was written by God, and this commandment is clearly from God, do you take upon yourself to eat kosher? He says, absolutely. So he says, okay. How can the Torah says clearly what the signs of a kosher animal is, and then the Torah tells you there are 4 animals in the world that you should be very careful not to get mixed up. Why? Because these 4 animals have one of those 2 signs, but don't have both of them. One of them is a camel, one of them is a chazer, and then there's a shafan and arnevis. So if it was Moshe Rabbeinu, if it was Moses that was the one that was telling everybody what to do and making up the commandments, how could he make such a statement? He didn't go around the world. He didn't know about America, didn't know about Australia, didn't know about the kangaroos. How does he know what animals are out there that to make such a statement? He could be proven wrong. So you be careful, just stay to the facts, keep to the facts. So the fact that such a statement is made, such a blatant statement, that in itself shows that it's Hashem that's giving us these laws. In Kabbalah it's brought down, and this makes sense even without Kabbalah, but what you eat, that's what you become, right? So when you eat kosher animals, they're more refined. They're tamed animals. They're not attackers. They're not vicious animals. They're not. They don't eat other animals. So that's one level of eating kosher. Another level of eating kosher, as we mentioned before, when you take out the blood, that also, when the person eats an animal, the blood was already taken out. It also makes a refiner animal. So the meat is more refined. So the person also doesn't take negative character traits from the animal itself. So eat kosher, be healthy, be kosher, act kosher, and